Hi guys, welcome again to Neutral X 360. This is where you unlock your potential. So today we'll be talking about exit, entry, how to sell, how to enter a market, how to exit, how to set a proper target. Because I see young trader, beginner trader, even intermediate or pro trader, they still have this issue whereby they are not able to set a proper stop loss or a proper entry or a proper take profit target. Okay, so today that's what we'll be covering today. Okay, I think I'll call it proper target. So that will be our topic for today, guys. So before you enter a chart, like I said, we use trend, right? So since we use trend to get into a trade or get into a trade, okay, since we use trend to get into a trade, so we also use trend to get out of a trade. All right, so and this is where all those concepts of the supply and demand, support and resistance, Fibonacci, all this is where all this comes in. All right, because we also use all this to work. All right, so let me go to a clean chart and show you guys a drawing first. Let's say we are going to the upside, guys. So which price make up, then come down to a level whereby there'll be much buyers or much orders to fill in those orders before going to the upside, right? So we come down again to areas where there's plenty of orders, then back to the upside, right? This is our trend move. Okay, so if we're about to get into a trade, once price goes up, comes back for a retracement, this retracement here, this is where we'll be looking to get into a trade. Okay, so once we get into a trade at that retracement level, then we can say we enter, set our target to either the nearest high, the nearest low, and all that. Okay, so but here now, today I want to give you guys the simple method on how it works. Okay, anytime you get into a chart, let's say you entered at this level, your stop loss supposed to be at most 16 pips or 15 pips away from the recent low. Okay, so that just in case of volume, of slippage, or broker stuff like that. Okay, because yeah, that's the game. All right, so you're ready to make the money, so you need to at least make some rooms for the losses. Okay, then that's how you set a stop loss. Okay, I'll still show you guys on the chart. Okay, once I show you guys on the chart, the rechart, you guys will also see how it works. Then for your take profit, you look for let me say, if you are using supply and demand, use your supply and demand, then you use your support or resistance. Use one concept for your take profit, not picking different concepts. These are how people get it all wrong. These are how traders get it all wrong. Not picking different concepts. If you are using supply and demand, stick with it. If you are using support and resistance, stick with it. Okay, because if you pick different concepts, you won't know which one is actually working for you. So then you put your take profit level to any of those zones. All right, then if it's 1 to 3 you're targeting for, 1 to 4 RR, or 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio, then you can target those points. So that is it for that. So like I said, guys, anything I talk up, just flip your chart. It's very simple. Okay, it will also go to the downside because I'm doing this I'm making this very short so people can also get this good understanding on how to set a proper level. Okay, so now let's go to the rechart where I show you guys how to get it done. Today we are on V25, that is volatility is 25, since we are using the derivative. Okay, then I'll go to the 30 minutes or the 1 hour, which is our analysis time frame, because I am a day trader. So guys, we say once price is going to the upside, then we look for, or to the downside, then we wait for price to get into our zone before we take the trade, right? So we can see a clear structure point here whereby we are going to the upside, and we make a chart pattern which they call double top. All right, so we'll make a chart pattern, then we decide to come down again. All right, so then price retraced into a level whereby there's plenty of orders, then price tapping those orders, then filling those orders, then before going to the downside. So guys, this is how it looks like I said before, sometimes your candles comes full, sometimes your candles comes little, or your candles come merged, because that's how we trade candlesticks. So sometimes candles are very beautiful, sometimes they are way ugly. Okay, so you need to get that good high level of game. So over here we'll tap on the resistance, or the plenty of orders, or you call it order block. And also I dropped a video on order block, guys. If you guys have not seen that video, you guys go and watch that video so you guys can get the concept of it. So we tap in those order block, then your stop loss zone will be at the recent swing guy. Yes, sometimes the swing are very huge. Keep that same swing there like that. Okay, for those who will actually listen to this video, will get this knowledge now. If the swing is high, no matter how the swing is high or huge, or keep that same swing, put that same space. So if you know it's a trade for you to take, you okay, I'm willing to take the risk. If it's a trade you won't be able to take, you'll be like, okay, no, I'm not willing to take the risk. A good trader knows when to get into a trade and when to get out for a trade. Then you set your take profit. Okay, this will give us 1.3 risk to reward ratio. So I'm not looking for this, or you can say 1-to-1. So I'm not looking for this at all, but you can also get it on the chart in a premium way. Okay, let me mark it on the chart, whereby we say price goes up, comes down, then we enter there, our stop loss above this zone, then take profit. We can say either supply and demand, which supply and demand will be somewhere here. This will give us 1.6, which is a trade I will likely take. Then you say support and resistance, there is a support here which I will take if I'm taking this trade. Okay, so guys, this is how you enter a chart, and this is how you exit a chart, guys. So if you find this video very helpful, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And guys, if you are struggling on Forex, on anything at all, drop a like and drop a comment on what you are facing, so I can do a video on it. And this is something that comes very easy. Like I said, Forex is a lifestyle game. You need to focus on the lifestyle and learn this shit, man. It's very easy. It's very, very easy. Okay, so see you guys on the next video. Peace.